Gentlemen, look at 130 feet of French drain, and I put the flags on the inside because we're actually gonna dig the drain on the inside of the flower bed. Okay, and then we're gonna put stone down, and then they'll have their landscape company come in and do the rest of it in stone. This water flushes right down here and washes all their mulch away. Okay, so right through here. We'll come back there in a second. Right along here. Again, all stone, all open, so 1.5 round, open right through here. And then we're gonna go closed, normal French drain, right along the fence line, up to that, this box right here, okay? So normal, closed French drain here, open drain inside the flower bed there, all right? And then we are going to discharge right here through the middle. Here.
We have a yard that has a lot of landscape. The water is getting trapped in this yard. We're doing a perimeter drain right around the landscape. It's getting cold here in Michigan. We're using a pipe that works much better in cold weather. So this is very typical. We see this a lot. The grade slopes like this, and then there's landscape, and it traps the water in here. The water has no way out. It can't find its way out. So we got to give it a path to go. We got 2 8-slot pipes in here. A lot of inlet. The men dug their way through the berm. And they cored through the storm drain. There's one of our extra heavy duty Ys with a 45. Man, the guys did a really nice job hooking that up. There was a 6-inch PVC sleeve there. You can walk on this pipe. The guys hold it down when they go to dump on it. So right here by this tree, we went ahead and we put our copper sock in here. That is to discourage the roots. That's an arborvitae, and it's going to take this system out. It'll fill that system, and then all this won't drain. So that's a very aggressive tree, a cedar. Well done, that's beautiful. Everywhere there's a tree, the guys put.
I did put something over there too. I don't know if you want to see it.
Awesome. Yeah, let's do it before they dump stone. You can see we got the copper. That's our copper sock. Dirk cut it open, pinned it by all the trees and shrubs. You want to make contact with the soil. Beautiful. Thank you. Guys did a really nice job. Here we're really shallow. We're too shallow to add a 3rd pipe. There was no need for it. We have a real nice slope all the way to the storm drain. Guys came up here to grab some water. They started really shallow. It's real small, just one pipe. And they slope it down. They did a great job. Low volume, you can use the T on the low volume French drain. They're putting sand on the fabric. This is clayback sod. We're in Macomb Township and it's all clay for the most part. When we put that sod back on top, what happens is it won't allow the water, the surface water, to drain through the fabric until the roots grow through it. The clay on the back of the sod will kind of clog the fabric, so we put the sand there so that we can take in surface water. We're not going to clog the pores in the non-woven geotextile filter fabric. And then once the turf grass grows through the fabric down into all those drain holes that the fabric has punched into it, this fabric works fantastic. It works better and better every year. We picked up another SK 1550 because they don't make them anymore. This one had 300 hours and it's like new. We got lucky. Probably got the last available 1550. The guys just really like it, so since they no longer make it, figured grab up another one. When you have trees in your landscape, like we have here, make sure you put that copper sock in the bottom of the trench before you put your non-woven geotextile filter fabric down. Look at that show pony. We have the one pipe on the inside coming around here, this inside pipe coming around here, that's all you need. This pipe here, there's holes in it. The water is going to move. A lot of people try to connect all these pipes and it's just not necessary. You just want void. We got a lot of roots here. So we got the 8 slot. It's going to move a lot of air. We're using the big 1.5 inch stone. We got the copper sock that we cut, opened up, pinned to the soil. We're throwing everything at it that we can. This system's going to stand the test of time. But you have to take some precautionary measures when you're dealing with tree roots. Always cut your sod in manageable pieces, put it off to the side. Always put it towards the fence in this case. Don't put it on the side of the trench that you're working, because you're just going to drive over that sod. You're going to make it so much harder to work with. It pieces together really quick. You can see that copper. Got that copper there to stop those roots. That's going to work better and better as the years go by, that copper. You want to make contact with the soil. So this is something that we see all the time. This yard has slope, landscape. Landscape's good business for us. Landscape causes all kinds of drainage issues. You got to really be smart when you put in your landscape. You got to be thinking about drainage. This 1.5 inch cobble, it's hard to rake around. It wears the shovels right out. But we're so close to all the root structure that I just want to see this system air prune the roots off during the drought season. Know this, if you're going to use 1.5 inch aggregate, it's going to be a lot tougher of an install. It's going to demand more from you physically. All right, so this is a good technique right here. Where you can't get the machine in, this is a really good technique. Just work smarter, not harder. There's no need to make the job harder. The guys are doing a great job. And there's no need to fill the wheelbarrow up all the way when you're doing this. I wanted to point something out. Notice how low this French drain is left. That's because we're going to put stone on it. It's going to become an open French drain. It always looks great when you have this big rock as an open French drain. This system's going to flow so much water. That open French drain looks so nice. It complements the landscape. As soon as we get a good rain, it'll clean that stone. That stone's got a lot of color in it, that natural stone. It's really nice. But you have to keep your French drain a little bit low to do this. And of course, you can pick whatever you want for stone for the top. So keep this in mind. You're going to have a square or two of leftover sod when you cut it with a sod cutter because it stretches. It's just the way it is, man. And don't overthink it or don't worry about it. So look at this beautiful rock. This is our natural 1.5-inch round rock that we get here in Michigan. Look at that, orange, pinks, yellows, blues, greens. So Patrick's washing this rock off. We've been really, really wet for the last month now. We went from being in a pretty decent drought for a couple months to we picked up probably 3 inches of rain in the last 2 weeks, probably 3.5. So we're playing in the mud again. When that natural stone gets cleaned up, it looks great. Boy, it complements the landscape. Aesthetically, it just adds another dimension to the landscape. Now, instead of that water getting trapped up against the landscape, it's going to drink up all that water, take it straight to the storm drain. Nothing takes in water faster than an open French drain. It's like having one long, giant channel drain. So contractors always take a leaf blower and fluff the yard up. Look at how nice this turns out. So this is before blowing the grass and just getting rid of the lines from where the turf mats were. Look at. So we had the same situation here where the grass was compacted flat. Most of the dirt you can blow around. Looks really good. The men washed the stone. You can see how nice that stone looks. This is how you want to leave people's properties. This is how you get referrals. They tell their neighbors and their friends, their family members. Nice dry creek bed. Looks so nice in the landscape. Another beautiful job done by the French Drain Man crew. If you like the videos that I'm uploading, give us a thumbs up. It supports the channel. I'm your host, Robert Sherwood, and until the next video.